Hi there. It's December 12th and time for Proverbs 12. Over there. Now we're well into his actual Proverbs now. And he likes to compare the good and the bad, the righteous and the wicked, the slothful and the diligent. Oh. Whoever loves knowledge loves correction, but whoever hates reproof is stupid. Right? You don't like to be corrected? Think you know everything? It says it right there. What you are. A good man obtains favor from Adonai, but he condemns a person with evil schemes. Right? No one is made secure by wickedness, but a righteous root will not be moved. A righteous root will not be moved. A virtuous wife is her husband's crown, but a dishonoring one is like rottenness in the bones. The plans of the righteous are just. We're highlighting all the righteous things again. All the attributes of righteousness, right? But the counsels of the wicked are deceitful, right? The words of the wicked lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright delivers them. The mouth of the upright. The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the household of the righteous will stand. Not that righteous. A man is praised according to his insight, but one with a twisted mind is despised. We all know people like that, huh? Better to have a little with honor and a servant than to have glory and no bread. All right. And some says, and is his own servant, okay? Liveth of his own travail. I think it's better to have honor, respect, a good reputation, and be very poor than it is to have glory and fame and no bread, right? Okay, caring for animals and land. A righteous person cares for the life of his animals. Right? Righteous person. Yet even the compassion of the wicked is cruel. Yeah? If you want to tell what kind of person somebody is, watch how they treat animals, okay? Are they friendly to them? Will they kill them indiscriminately or kick a dog? Okay, that kind of person. That tells you what kind of person they are inside. Okay? And even the wicked pretend to be compassionate, but even that is evil. Okay? It's very important how you treat animals. 11, the one who works his land will have plenty of food, but whoever chases daydreams lacks sense. Like that. And we all know somebody like that too. Okay? There's plenty of them out there. 12, the wicked covets the loot of evil men, but the root of the righteous flourishes. Right? Said like a leaf yesterday, right? Okay. Fruit of the mouth. An evil one is ensnared by the sin of his lips, but the righteous one escapes trouble. How? By keeping your mouth shut most of the time. By the fruit of a mouth, a man will be satisfied with good. The work of a man's hands will reward him. Right? And we're going to highlight that. By the fruit of a man's mouth, a man will be satisfied with good. Right? The fruit of your mouth, say kind things. Right? Don't put anybody down. Don't be prideful, arrogant, haughty, conceited. All those things that God finds detestable. That's important. Okay. 15. A fool's way is right in his own eyes, but the wise listen to advice. Got that? Listen to advice. The fool shows irritation immediately, but a prudent person overlooks an insult. Somebody just loves to fly off the handle, right? Yeah, some people like that. A prudent person overlooks an insult. Do you overlook stuff? Let it slide, right? Keep your mouth shut. A trustworthy witness tells what is right, but a false witness, deceit. Right? False witnesses lie. 18. Reckless speech is like the thrust of a sword, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. More of say kind things, right? You don't need to injure people with your words. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue is only for a moment. Deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but those promoting shalom, or peace, have joy. No harm befalls the righteous, but the wicked are full of misery. Green again, right? Lying lips are detestable to Adonai, but those who act faithfully are his delight. Right? A clever person conceals his knowledge, but the heart of a fool blurts out folly. Right? Don't be prideful. I know everything. Conceal it. Okay? And if somebody asks you, be humble. I know a little bit about that subject. I have studied it some. Right? That's being humble. Clever. Right? Okay, diligence or sloth. The hand of the diligent will rule, but the lazy will become forced labor. Right. 25. An anxious heart weighs one down, but a good word cheers him up. You say kind things, right? Say kind things. The righteous gives his friend guidance, but the way of the wicked leads astray. A lazy person does not roast his game, but a diligent person prizes his possessions. Have you ever, you've seen them on TV if you haven't known, a hoarder, okay? They have stuff, they buy stuff, they never use it, they just throw it away. That's what this means. A lazy person does not roast his game, right? They just want to mine. More, right? You could go on about that forever. And 28, in the path of righteousness is life. It is a path to immortality. We'll make that green too. Righteousness, okay. Now let's go over all the righteousness attributes in this chapter. We make them green, right? A righteous root will not be moved, right? Steadfast. Be steadfast. The plans of the righteous are just. The household of the righteous will stand. There you go. Good stuff. A righteous person cares for the life of his animal. Or all animals, right? The root of the righteous flourishes. The righteous one escapes trouble. No harm befalls the righteous. The righteous gives his friend guidance. In the path of righteousness is life. It is a path to immortality. There you go. The benefits of righteousness, right? What else did we highlight in here? Highlighted verse 9, better to have little with honor and a servant or be able to take care of yourself, right? Than to have glory and no bread, right? I've seen people in my travels that drive big fancy car Cadillac Escalades and expensive SUVs and Range Rovers and stuff. And I see them in the free food line in the churches when they give out free food on Tuesday, because they put everything they have into their own glory. Look at me, when they're actually poor and have no bread and can't take care of themselves. But they care what people think who don't even know them, when the truth of the matter is people don't care, okay? They don't care. We highlighted 14. By the fruit of his mouth, a man will be satisfied with good. The work of a man's hands will reward him. Right? What you say, okay, you will be satisfied with good. If you say good things, okay? That means loving your neighbor, loving your enemies, loving everyone, being only kind towards people. Right? And we highlighted 16. A fool shows irritation immediately, but a prudent person overlooks insult. Right. A fool in a day shall be known by his anger, but he that covereth shame is wise. Got a note here. Bridleth his affections. A prudent person overlooks an insult. Somebody says something mean to you, just let it go. Okay. We highlighted 18. Reckless speech is like the thrust of a sword, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Okay? Everything you say should be edifying and uplifting to the person you're talking to. Okay? Putting them down is like thrusting a sword, it's like stabbing them. All right? 23. A clever person conceals his knowledge, but the heart of a fool blurts out folly or foolishness. All right? You find a very wise person, he's not walking around saying, I am wise, I'm smarter than anybody. All right? That's a prideful person. Nobody likes that. A truly wise man is humble. All right? And he will conceal that. So, there you go. That's Proverbs 12. Lots of good stuff in there. Lots of good stuff in there. Stay tuned later today. We are finishing up the book of Acts. I think we'll finish it tomorrow. I think we're in the last of Paul's missionary journey. So then we'll be on to the other epistles and eventually Revelations here in the next, in the next 17 days we have left, or 18 or whatever. So stay tuned for that. Give us a like if you think about it. But until next time, we'll keep going. See you later.